Welcome back. I'm trying a full version of this game. So I actually played a demo a while back. The full release just came out, so now I'm playing the full edition. So this game is called Posthumous Investigation. So we're actually investigating on behalf of the suspect, the person who's already been murdered. We're trying to figure out from a list of suspects. Now I've played this game before, so it picked up on the save data that I had, which is interesting. I didn't think it would, so that's super helpful. I'll put a link in the description to the demo so you can see my first playthrough, because we did play for about an hour or so. So this is Bras Kubas. He's the one who's deceased that we're trying to figure out who murdered him. So he says, I see you're back. From the first moment I knew you weren't the type who'd leave a mystery unsolved. Bravo. Well, thank you so much. Sorry if I seem less patient than usual, detective. I wanted to make sure the message would reach its intended recipients. Bras is dead. And that's us. We are the investigator trying to figure out who killed Bras Kubas. Only solving this mystery will bring peace to both you and me. Be as that may, I must congratulate you. We are having a conversation like this because you successfully concluded your first test. You've arrived at the end of the story, and there are many more going forward. Continue your investigation. By bringing me more statements, you'll advance and solve more plots. Unraveling the mysteries surrounding the people in my life is the only way to discover who my true assassin it was. That being said, the progress you made in this investigation by discovering the profiles of Virgilia and Quintas allows you to go to Nobles Park. I believe you will find more answers there. Okay, so we're going to Nobles Park. Once again, welcome back, detective. I'll be here waiting for you. After all, as you know, I am dead. Very much so. Where else would I go? Fair. Where else would you go? So let's see this new location. We've never been to this one before. If only I could fix this chair. Well, let's go. Okay, so it's 9 a.m. Well, same street, same people rushing to satisfy their curiosity about the deceased. I mean, my client. I think we can just go. Now, I don't know how to get to the park. Oh, we can call a taxi. Taxi! So we're downtown. We want to go to Nobles Park. So I guess we should go. We'll get there at 9:44. Okay, this is a new location. So we have 5 things going on, and this is what we kind of knew from last time. So this will be a recap. I'll put time stamps in the description if you guys want to skip forward to the actual new gameplay. But if not, I just want to go back through what we did already. So our victim is Bras Kubas. So he did die and he's stuck in limbo. And when he was at the Midnight Club, he ordered the Death Fairy drink. But we're missing a clue about him. We know his sister, Sabina Kubas. She's a highly religious woman who was crying outside the death scene. She thinks he writes gossip for the local paper. We don't know how she got a hold of the key to the manor, but she was attending mass, so she wasn't the murderer, and she wants a key that was found in the alley. And then we know Virgilia Neves, who had an intense love affair with the victim that lasted for a few months, and then all of a sudden the passion was over. She's a cousin to the pharmacist. We haven't actually met Quintas Borba yet, but we have heard about them. And then Crispum is the crime scene neighbor and the pharmacist. He loves eclairs. He threw a piece of paper in the trash. He lied about his relationship with Bras. So we don't know a lot, unfortunately. We had some clues, but we don't know everything about the clues. So nothing was premeditated. No one had anything. Bras has nothing to gain from pretending to be dead. We have some connections, but they're kind of loose. And now we know his last hours. So this is the itinerary on the day of his death. Each suspect you confront reveals the part of the itinerary. Find them all. So we know that he died at midnight in the alley. But we don't know what happened before then. So starting at 10 a.m. the day before. So So I guess that's what we're trying to figure out. Alright, so it's 9 a.m. here. This is a random room we can go into. So we can knock on the door, we can try to open it, or we can leave. Considering someone probably lives here, we should knock. No one's answering. Okay, so we can't open it. That will be important later. Need to move a little bit faster. Can we knock on this one? Okay, so nobody's here. Okay. Alright, so nope, never mind. So we need something to open these two doors. Okay, there's a packed mailbox. This mailbox hasn't been visited by any rabid readers for quite a while. So many unopened letters. I see most of them are from San Paulo and Amazonas. Spam, as they would say. Okay, so nothing insightful, but we had to be sure. These flowers are exotic scented. Can we open this one? Hello? Are you looking for someone? Yeah, I'm looking for Sabina Cubas. Sorry, but I can't help you. Okay, Virgilia Neves? I'm a detective. And what do I owe the honor, Mr. Detective? It's about Bras Cubas's death. Oh. Sure, come in. Oh, okay, we actually got somewhere. Detective. Okay. Can we talk? Oh, she has an embroidery kit. So she has knitting, embroidery, cross stitch, the kind of craft that keeps the mind occupied, worries at bay. The marble looks expensive, and so do the objects on top of it. I never understand why these families choose to have a fireplace in such a hot city as Rio. Why are the curtains closed but not the other ones? Excuse me, sir. Sir? If you want to know anything, ask me around instead of snooping around my house. Otherwise, I must ask you to leave. Okay. I'm sorry, ma'am. Someone doesn't want me to see what's behind these curtains. Welcome to the Neves Manor. How can I help you? Hello, Mrs. Neves. I have some questions for you. I see. We can ask questions. What do you know about Crispum? I had the pleasure of meeting your cousin, Mr. Crispum. Oh, Crispum is a formidable person. It seems like I haven't seen him in centuries. I'll schedule a lunch soon. Curious. I could have sworn I heard you say you met with him just yesterday. He said that, huh? Why would Crispum lie about his whereabouts on the previous night? No, I'm sure you must be mistaken. The investigation is confusing your head. I think Crispum is who's confusing me. Are you sure that he wasn't here? Can I confirm that with someone? Why, Mr. Detective, I think you're accusing me of being a liar. But in any way, you can ask around the neighborhood if he was seen around here last night, or even insist with him. I'll do this, Madame Virgilia. I'll do this. What was the relationship between Crispum and Bras? Was there any closeness, like with you? I don't think it was very likely. I mean, Crispum was already orbiting Bras, just like he always orbits anyone who can give him any profit opportunities. So Crispum knew the Cubas family and had legitimate financial interests and partnerships? Detective, I've coexisted with powerful people since I was born. I can recognize when people get closer for personal interests. And it's alright, it's part of how things work around here. Crispum had his interests, just like everyone else. Crispum seems to be hiding something. Your cousin wouldn't have any reason to hide information from me, would he? Beyond the invoices he keeps in his precious safe, I'm afraid his motives are no different than those of any other person. The city is big and dangerous, Detective. Hiding things is just a way of protecting oneself. You're not trying to turn my attention away from the investigation, are you? Quite the opposite. I want you to find your way and solve the case. Okay, what do you know about Bras Cubas? The deceased seemed to be someone important. Could you tell me more about him? Bras was a very old, very close friend, and I feel his loss forever. You seem very saddened by that loss. How close were you? Why, we were close, and that's all. I don't see what you mean by this conversation. Don't worry, ma'am. Inquiring is part of my routine. Let's proceed. It would be good. I'd like to hear a bit of your story. Tell me whatever you want. There's nothing to tell. I have a good life, a good husband, and good friends, though few. Now my friend group is even smaller. I'm sorry for going off track. You don't have to apologize. It's perfectly understandable. Thank you, detective, and I appreciate if you could be discreet about this, including in conversations with my husband. Of course, Mrs. Neves. You can count on my discretion. Detective, bad timing for a visit. I'm busy. Please come back at a more suitable time. Okay. That was so abrupt. Where the hell is she going? Okay. So we learned that he lied about where he was last night. I'm just not sure why. He would lie about that? Now, unfortunately, the other people weren't home earlier. Whose door is that? Hello, looking for someone? Sabina? Cuentas? Yes? Who are you? I'm a private detective. Could you let him know I'm here, please? I need to see him. Are you sure you're looking for Cuentas Borba? Definitely. Mr. Borba is the key piece to help clarify some details in my investigation. My goodness, but how? Well, wait a moment. I'll call him. Okay, well, we got a second person. Ugh, this mangy dog. In addition to terrible taste in artificial flowers, someone has made a mistake storing this wooden spoon. Nothing more attractive than an open book. Don't get any closer, please. Excuse me if I sound rude, but that is the Bible of humanitarianism. Bible, this could be useful for my investigation. Let's see. Wait, all the pages are blank. Why would they be blank? Are you the one looking for Quintus Borba? That's me. Sorry to bother you, Mr. Borba, but I need... Mr. Borba! Ha ha ha, you're funny. This is Quintus Borba. Look. Oh. I don't think he expected someone with fleas and 4 paws. I'm very confused. The pharmacist told me that Quintus Borba lives around here. But I don't think he meant the dog. Who are you, sir? Rubio, at your service. I'm Quintus's guardian. Guardian? And is there a human Quintus Borba? There was one, but he's no longer with us. This Quintus now has everything that belonged to Mr. Quintus: his money, name, his talent to get into trouble, some fleas, and me. Who are you, sir? I'm a detective. I'm here investigating an offense. My God, an offense. I hope Quintus hasn't eaten up the neighbor's flowers again. No, I'm afraid it's a much more serious offense. I'm investigating Bras Kubas's death. His body was found in an alley early this morning. Oh my goodness, I had no idea. Please take a seat. Would you care for a cup of coffee, some water? I guess I'll need some water. Take a deep breath, Mr. Rubio. I'm fine. I'll answer whatever questions you need me. I stick to the law. I have nothing to hide. Alright, well, what do you know about Bras Kubas? What can you tell me about Bras Kubas? Were you friends? I met Mr. Kubas through Mr. Borba. They've been acquainted for years, and they've recently grown closer thanks to humanitarianism. I must say I wasn't the most devoted follower of this philosophy. Even though I tried to keep up with the debates, it was something I couldn't make heads or tails of. After Mr. Borba left, Mr. Kubas and I became business partners. Sadly, it did not go well and did not last long. That's bizarre. I have a feeling I saw Mr. Kubas last night, but it must have only been a dream. I still can't believe Mr. Kubas has died. What is this so-called humanitarianism? Mr. Borba, Mr. Humanitarian meant everything to him. He said it was more than a philosophy, it was the philosophy. And what was so special about such philosophy? I'm sorry, officer, but I'm unsuited to introduce you. I've hardly completed the first stage. I don't wish to be introduced to anything. I just wonder what it's all about. I never really figured out how humanitarianism worked. It's a pity the last Humanitina has died. Bras will take the knowledge of the Humanitinus to his grave. Okay, can you tell me more about your business? It's water under the bridge now, I'd rather not talk about it. You know what these non-divergent agreements are like. You mean non-disclosure? Exactly. But Mr. Kubas was relentless, so he started a more successful business with someone else. What's this new business Mr. Kubas started? I haven't got a clue. How did you find out Mr. Kubas was already setting up a new business then? Easy, his business partner is a friend of mine. That makes it much easier, so please tell me who your friend is and how I can find him. Well, I haven't got a clue. Wait, you don't know who your friend is? Come on, I know that. His name is Chris Straw. Straw? Is he a foreigner? Finding him is the hardest part. I don't know where he lives nor where he works. Funny how the standards for friendships keeps getting lower. Truth is, Chris has done a lot for me. These details are irrelevant in our relationship. But you can ask around. If you're any good, you'll find him with the snap of a finger. That's interesting. Can we talk about Mr. Crispum, the pharmacist? Do you have anything to say about him? About Mr. Crispum? Definitely. I'm a regular customer of his. Of course, I know him. And how would you describe him? He's a gentleman that is very knowledgeable about medicines. He's a little anxious, I'd say, and a gossip. Be careful what you tell him, officer. Okay, the dog agrees, I guess. I see that Quintas thinks so, too. Not sure if he's only like that when he's with us, officer. He doesn't seem to like the humanitas as much. I don't know why. That's fine, Mr. Rubio. Thank you for sharing this information. Should we talk more about you? I'm intrigued about your story. There's not much to be said, officer. I used to be unlucky. One day there was a stroke of luck, and I met Mr. Borba. Luck, I see. Besides, my life is dull. I'm home most of the time, and I have nothing to boast of. Speaking of luck, how did you become the guardian of the dog? Like I said, I met Mr. Borba by chance. Even though we had nothing in common, he took me in as his mentee. What he saw in me, I'll never know. Do you mean mentee? That's right, mentee. He taught me his philosophy, and I was supposed to look after his dog in return. Mr. Borba is gone, but he left me this flea-ridden dog. As I was his tutor, I'm now also in charge of managing his inheritance. You really hit the jackpot. I'm not used to having so much money. It's way more cumbersome than I anticipated. Quintus Borba was a great man. He taught me a lot of things about life and its crazy ways. Seems like your friendship lasted to the end. He was a different man from the others who live here, officer. Most of the time I didn't grasp much of his lessons, but I know they all came from his heart. You don't go out much. Where were you last night? I was in my house. I mean, in Quintas's house. Quintas, the dog. I went to bed earlier, and I must have overeaten because I had a totally crazy dream. A dream? Really? Okay. Can anyone witness that you were home? Why, of course. Quintas. We're joined at the hip. He never leaves my side, right, Quintas? Where were we last night? Unfortunately, your dog can't be your alibi. Told you, officer. Quintas said we were here. Thank you, Quintas, but I guess I'll have to look for a second witness. Great. Am I one of those people who talks to dogs now? Well, after taking to a safe, nothing surprises me anymore. Alright, can you tell me about your friend? How do you know Chris Straw? What can you tell me about him? Yes, I know him. He's a friend of mine. I don't know how I feel about talking behind the back of someone so close. I wouldn't like to say anything to his disadvantage, you know. Who doesn't regret doing something to a friend? Chris has been a big help and has given me a lot of financial advice. I don't know how I would have managed this whole inheritance thing without him. Really? Tell me more about this side of his personality. He has a good nose for business, better than Quintas does for food, and I don't know what he does from A to Z. I got the feeling we get when we don't know much about something, right? If we can't make head or tail of a business, any piece of knowledge seems like a great mystery. Well, officer, it's getting late. Could you come back tomorrow? I'll try. Dang, these people cut you off. They said you gotta go. Okay. We've knocked at a lot of houses. Can we knock at this one again? I don't have a way to open that one. It's now 3 o'clock. Hello? Okay, so who am I looking for now? Is this her? No. Okay, so it's not her. I know it's not her. Could it be him? Ugh. Chris? No. Okay. Who lives here? Man, because we eliminate a lot of people. Crispum, you here? Wow, I don't know who lives here. Well, we just talked to him. No. We don't have a lot of people left. So somebody I don't know lives here. Okay, so it's nobody I have to choose from. Alright, so I don't know who lives at the last house. That's not good. This was my home where it was before I died. I don't know how to get in. That was a lunatic. I think we've talked to him before. Okay, so we learned quite a bit. Now we know the flowers are hers. Is she back? Okay, so now she's gone. Great. I need a key or some way to get in. We're probably going to go back downtown because I can't stay here. See if we can go back. Because Crispum definitely lied to me. He made it sound like he's still wandering around. Could she be here? I don't know. Do I need something? I don't want the cheeseburger again. The time is flying. Now we got in before, right? Oh, the club's not open yet. What is this? We're gonna eavesdrop, because why not? This little fellow has a familiar face. Oh, it can't be. I need to throw this away right now. Didn't we do that last time? Oh, well, somebody will clean that up. I could have swore we did that last time. Oh, it's closed. Okay. Are you okay? What happened? I was just walking with someone. I stopped by a man. He asked me something about his wife and punched me in the face. Yeah, I think I remember that. Go, run from the Wayne's child. That's a crazy sentence. There shouldn't be anything else in the alley. I can't think of anything else I would have needed here. Because he was making Rupert. I don't think I need that either. Let's see if we can get into the club again. Yeah, because we got into the club before. Did we help him before? Okay, we lived this day before. We did that. Is there someone else I need to talk to? Damn, it's locked. I don't have a way to get in. There's something I was missing. She has a meet and greet. I think we missed it. Anybody else here? No. I'm a little unsure what I need to be doing. Okay, cool. I have an umbrella, but I don't think that really fixes my problem. Yeah, we can get to the point. Oh, I asked them all. Oh, I don't have the key anymore. I think I would have needed that. So there's stuff I'm supposed to be able to show other people. I wish I could ask him. But it won't let me ask him anything else. So okay, so I don't know then. I may need to die again just to figure out what I'm missing. Who is this? Yeah, the time's about to reset. Yeah, I'm gonna let the clock run because I'm not quite sure. That's the only thing about these playthroughs is trying to figure out what you need to do. It isn't my esteemed employee. What did you find out today? I'd actually found out quite a bit. So you have news about our harmless Crispin, or perhaps not so harmless after all. Virgilia, and what did she reveal about her esteemed cousin? The information is contradictory. Crispin claims to have visited his cousin, who casually insisted she hasn't seen him in a while. Seems to me, unbeknownst to her, Virgilia exposed the fact that Crispin lied. Well, Crispin never did inspire much trust in me. Behind his facade of a quiet apothecary lies a compulsive liar who spreads harmful rumors faster than the flu. That's exactly the kind of thing we must uncover what this opportunist is trying to hide from our investigation. If Crispin thought he escaped our infallible perception, he was gravely mistaken. Isn't that right, detective? Something tells me that this lie will be the thread we need to follow in order to continue unraveling the truth. Detective, are you sure you talked to Rubio about every piece of evidence you've seen so far? Okay, so he's giving us hints that we need to go back and ask more questions and show more evidence. Okay. More musings on death, what a delight, as if we are not already drunk to the very last drop on all foolish human ingenuity can concoct on the subject. End of life, release of the soul, natural event. Oh, enough. Death, my dear fellow, is, in short, nature's finest jest, and we, the fools, its unwitting protagonists. But do not despair, my astute detective, for here I am, posthumously, to unveil this grand arcane for you. After all, who better than a corpse to discourse on the twilight of existence, wouldn't you agree? And who knows, amid this investigation from beyond the grave, might I not stumble upon the secrets of eternal life? If so, I promise you, I shall make a point of confiding it to you, but do not get your hopes up. The odds, my dear fellow, are as pitiful as the relevance of a life already ended. Okay, so this time around, I need to talk to Crispin, and I also need to get more evidence, I guess. Alright. Let's hustle. You can do F to fast forward time. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to talk to her again. Oh, I think I need the cheese bread to deal with them. So let's get the cheese bread so I can get the key. Because that's somebody's key there. Okay. That's for Christmas, but for the other one... Ugh. I'm gonna keep it. I also need this. Right. Thank you. Because I gotta deal with... Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I was trying to run. Come on, hustle. We gotta go. Okay. Let me get that cheese bread. Cool. I just need... There was a key somewhere. Okay. I don't know what that key opens yet, but we know it opens something. I need to talk to him again, because he definitely lied to us. Okay, what do you know about Rubio? Mr. Crispin, can you tell me about him? One thing or another, he's a loyal customer. I've been making his medicines for a while now. Sad about his condition, but very happy to help contribute to his health. Condition? What condition? Sorry, lad, but due to professional confidentiality, I can't reveal my customer's conditions. It's funny seeing the late Quintas's fortune reaching my pockets through him, though. Okay. So, Crispin, let me ask you something to help my investigation. Were you in your establishment last night? For your investigation? My boy, I'm sorry to tell you, I was visiting my cousin Virgilia, so I can't help you much with your investigation. Don't feel sorry, you're helping me out. Oh, you are, indeed. Am I? Yes, you are. You just lost your alibi, for I know you're lying when you said you went to visit your cousin. Why, lad? How dare you say I'm a liar? Mr. Crispin, there's no need to get riled up, please. After all, your cousin Virgilia herself denied that this meeting took place. She said that, really? Oh, Virgilia. Even though she's such a delicate person, she knows how to defend herself or attack if necessary. Is that all you have to say? Won't you tell me where you really were last night? I'm a fan of swimming. I was in the high ocean at night. Yeah. Swimming in the high ocean at night. As you can see, I'm not one for sunbathing. Mr. Crispin, all these lies don't favor your defense. When I find out the truth, you may get in trouble. That reminds me that I have a very important appointment later on. Oh, he has a key. I can't leave this key here. That's weird. Now, how would I have gotten that key in the future? Let's see if we can get a taxi now. Now, this is the girl's house. No, this is the guy with the dog. Mr. Rubio, I believe you can help me with an issue since you live in the neighborhood. Of course, officer. I'll help any questions I can to protect our neighborhood. Have you seen Mr. Crispum, the pharmacist, walk down the street last night towards the property next door? If I've seen him, of course not. This street is deserted at night, even though, Do you remember something, Mr.? Actually, I don't remember much about last night. My memories are somewhat hazy, but I remember being downtown and walking past someone. Oh my goodness. Mr. Borba appeared to me last night. But isn't Quintus dead? Well, it was a dream, but a very vivid dream. Or maybe Quintus's ghost? Okay. Just checking. Did this apparition appear last night? Yes, as much as I can remember. Maybe there was only the hallucinations of a lonely man, or maybe a clue you can use, officer. Don't worry about that. Every statement helps, even those from unlikely visions. This situation with the ghost of your former boss is actually something out of this world. Could you tell me a little bit more about his apparition? Of course, even though maybe you shouldn't trust the visions of a man hurt by fate like me. Quintus was my master for many years, and maybe his apparition was just a daydream of my tired mind. But I've seen him. Could it be true? I mean, could Quintus actually be alive? In investigations like the ones I carry out, you assume that anything can happen, literally. Well. Mr. Rubio, please tell me why the pages in the Humanist Bible are all blank. I guess Mr. Borba could never make a decision how to start the book. He justified that by arguing that his words were stronger when he said them out loud. What was humanicism about? Mr. Borba's philosophy. It's about the victor and their spoils, or their potatoes, or sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes? Literally, or like metaphorically? I don't know, officer, but I like potatoes. Okay, sir, you're no help. Mr. Rubio, what do you know about the Midnight Club? I was told it's a den of sin and somehow linked to Bronze's death. The Midnight Club? What? What's wrong, Mr. Rubio? What do you know about it? The Midnight Club can't be that kind of place, sir, as it was brightened up by the presence of my great muse, Sophia Straw. She's been performing there the last few nights, but it's been a while since I went there to see her. I feel your sadness. But if Sophia won't come down the stage to help find Bronze's murder, I'd rather change the subject. You're right, officer. I also don't think Sophia will help you find out about Mr. Kubas. After all, she hated him. Wait, hated? But this is the greatest help whatsoever. Oh, yes? Yes, if we assume that Bronze's got the matchbox the night before his death, then he and Sophia might have had an interesting encounter. Okay, so we gotta go back to the club. Well, hold on, because I got more questions now. What can you tell me about Sophia Straw? Sophia... You know, officer, I came from a faraway place, and I'm not from Rio de Janeiro, as you may have noticed already. On a trip here, I met this delightful woman who has been my great muse ever since. Besides, Sophia Straw is a married friend of mine to Mr. Chris Straw. I know, right? Sophia's career on stage made her well known, and she knows a lot of people, high-powered people. She and Mr. Brass belong to the same social circle. They already bumped into each other in the past, but I'd rather not talk about Sophia anymore, as I'm not sure if I'm helping her or getting her into trouble. Not sure about Sophia, but rest assured you've helped me big time. By the way, will she be performing at the Midnight Club tonight? I guess that's a yes. That's right, Quintus, my muse will be there tonight. So it seems like we'll be going to a certain club then. I'm afraid I won't be so lucky. I've been feeling bloody, sleepy. I wake up feeling like death warmed over, as if I've been run over by a truck. So likely I'll miss my muse's show one more time. Maybe a very strong coffee could work it out. Hold on, Quintus. The officer's very busy. He'd have to go out of his way to help me with that. Or would you? I'll see what I can do. Great, I'll be waiting unless I fall asleep first. Can you tell me more about Quintus Borba? Yes, I owe him all I got, even though I've never asked him for anything. Mr. Borba was a great master. Everyone stopped to listen to him when he was talking. He knew how to capture people's attention. However, conflicting his opinions may be. It seems like some people are not very fond of him. I believe so. He didn't mince his words. Oh no. He said whatever he liked very easily. That sometimes made people feel grumpy, but that was Mr. Borba. You know a pharmacist named Crispin who works downtown, don't you? Maybe he said some sort of these easily said words? Well, I know him. Why? What did he say? The dog doesn't like him. That's right, Quintas. Crispin was not happy to say his name out loud. He said harsh words about the late Quincas and his philosophy. What does he know about Mr. Borba? Crispin is such a gossip. That's why Bros broke up their partnership. If I were you, I'd be suspicious of what he says. I will, Mr. Rubio, don't worry. Thank you for your answers. They'll be very helpful in my investigation. Well, officer, it's getting late. Could you come back tomorrow? No problem. Don't know where to get coffee from. That would actually help him, I mean. Can we try to open it? Because now I have a key. I can't confirm if she's home or not. This is his house. Why do those eyes seem to be watching me wherever I look at that painting? It's a beautiful gramophone. Despite the scratches, it seems well preserved. What was he listening to? Strange that record should be in the sleeve is nowhere around here. Seems that my client likes cigars. Were they Cuban? What is that? Well, I'll never understand why high society appreciates this kind of art. That's it? I don't have nothing else? That's crazy. All that work to get very little. Okay, that's a lunatic again. Who lived here? Hello? Are you Sophie? No. Okay. So never mind. It's not. So I still don't have the right information for that house. Is she home? No. I had to catch her earlier. Now, I gotta figure out where I can get a coffee from. Because he needs to come with me to the club. So we're gonna go back downtown. So the club usually doesn't open till late anyways. Let's see if we can get a coffee somewhere. Do you sell coffee now? Yes. Thank you. Okay. I gotta go back and give it to him. Great. Thank you. Yeah, let's hustle. Because I don't have a lot of time. What is it now? Oh. Okay. I hope he's not asleep already. It's only 6:30. Is this her? Oh, Lord Almighty, can you media vultures leave me be? I have nothing to declare. Okay, so that's... I don't know what that was about. Is he awake? I'm too late. Dang it. Is it open? Oh, I don't have a way to open it. Dang it. Okay, so that didn't work for him. I needed the coffee earlier. She's home, though. Can I talk to you now? Yeah, let's see if we can talk again. Next time I'll have to get the coffee earlier. Okay. We didn't get to finish talking. So, we have quite a bit now. Crispin commented that you met yesterday, but you told me something different. Do you know any reason he would lie? Lie? I don't believe he lied, detective. More like he just got confused. Crispin was not a young man anymore, and decades of inhaling the steam of his medicines didn't do any good to his head. Maybe. My intuition has failed at some point, but this case's solution may be very close, Mrs. Neves. What makes you say that, detective? Let's say a bloodstained handkerchief found next to Brazos' body. You said handkerchief? Yes. Do you have anything to say about this by chance? Just to move on with your life, detective. Mrs. Neves. The story already ended enough lives. Don't you create new tragedies. In reality, I tend to arrive after they already happened, and I go until the end to find the motivation. Is that her husband? Virgilia, we're going to the Midnight Club. I need you to put in an appearance, and... what are you doing here, young man? I just came... Never mind, best for both of us if I'm not told. Okay, so Virgilia, I'm not going anywhere. I'm exhausted today. Exhausted? I'm the Secretary of State. What will people say? I don't care. Now go so you won't be late. Oh, wait and see, Virgilia Neves. Wait and see. That's awkward. Detective, could you please leave? After what you witnessed, I think it's only right you go on your own way. Who was that? You just met my husband, Lobo Neves. If he knew you were here talking about Bras, he'd be furious. Really? Why? Let's say they were unmatched rivals at school, in politics, in sports, and in love as well. You're Bras's girlfriend in the past, so I heard. Yeah, whatever, yes, in love too, and that's all I'll ever say. Oh. Now, I'd rather have you out of my sight. Leave, detective. Okay. So I was too late. Oh, she did end up going. Okay. Can I make it back to the club on time? I don't think so. We needed the coffee earlier. Okay. I just don't know how to get... I don't remember her being there last time. Good evening, I'd like to... You? Oh, I stole his eclair. He's angry. Wait, Don't come with me excuses. You'd be lucky I'm asking him to kick you out. I get it. Oh. Lame. Dang, nobody can help me, huh? Okay, so I needed the other guy with me. And next time I shouldn't steal the eclair, because I actually need that from him. I need him to be agreeable, which he won't be if I steal the eclair. Now, he's being weird. He had a key that was hidden somewhere. Can I get in here? Again? Okay, so I can't get the key right now. Okay, it's gonna put me to sleep. I don't know what that key was to, actually. I never tire of seeing you, my boy. On second thought, I'm the type of person who gets tired of the same thing every day. Did you have something new for me? I actually do. So, detective, in your investigation, did you find anything on Virgilia Neves? Let's say I'm curious about what we will find out about her. Virgilia and I were old friends, you know. But you know that. You've seen the portrait of her from when she was younger. And all the time I've known her, she's always possessed a singular personality. I fully endorse Kristen when he says that. Okay. Crispin and Virgilia are close relatives. They know each other quite well. Okay. At the slightest hint of pressure, she wouldn't hesitate before rushing to her cousin for help. It's up to us to understand what that pressure might have been and what kind of help she saw in return. After all, why would Crispin claim that his cousin knows how to defend herself or attack? Is there more to Virgilia that meets the eye? Something concealed at first sight. We must uncover the truth, detective. Seek out more information on Virgilia, will you? It's also unlikely that she should have anything to do with my demise, of course. But even so, bring me more data on her. We can never be certain where the truth lies, can we? Detective, how did you forget to ask that sore loser? Yeah, I don't know how we forgot to ask. I know the day is short and you can't always ask everything, but you can right this wrong on your next try. Okay. This time I need the coffee earlier. Because my goodness. And I don't want to steal the eclair. Because I don't want to have him as a rival to them. So coffee shop is still first. The key, not so important today. It was more important yesterday. Okay. I need the coffee. Yeah. And then I need, because that's going to help me wake up, what's his name? I don't know that I need the key today. Well, I still need to get in the alley. And then I need the eclair to be on Homeboy's good side. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. This time we're going to give you the eclair. Cool. So now we have goodwill with Lobo. I need to get into the alley. We're hustling. We got to get over here. Go, 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 go. Let me show him this. I guess we still need the key. I really don't know. Now, I don't know how to get that from the pharmacy. Yeah, I don't know how to get that without it being a problem. I think we're gonna go back to the park. I need to talk to somebody. Yeah, the dog is upset, but it's not gonna do nothing to us right now. I need to talk to her again. Right, because we didn't get to finish. Yeah, I don't know what she's hiding about that curtain. Can we talk really quick again? Because she's going to kick me out quickly. Can we talk about your husband? What about the powerful Lobo Neves beyond what everyone knows? I doubt Mr. Neves doesn't have something only she knows. If he and Mr. Browse have good friendship, for example. Brothers are a delicate subject. Don't worry, I have all the time in the world. Choose your words as much as you want. Oh, whatever, I'll say what I know. It's not like this information is a secret. They were friends for half the time they've known each other. At the same time, they're always competing, be it in politics or even in love. Yes, before you ask, Browse and Lobos competed for my hand. Seems that Lobo Neves has a big advantage. Don't be blinded by the obvious. Besides, it was my choice. Predictability is an important factor when you're marrying someone, especially in politics. I see. From little I know, Browse was the opposite of predictable. Oh, he was. Was there a rivalry then between the two of them? I don't like using that term. They just have the same competing interests. I think rivals fits this description better. However, it might be the subtlety of the subject that makes me want to minimize things. Oh, don't say that. We can talk freely about rivalry if you're so interested. So tell me how this dispute came between the two bigwigs from Rio de Janeiro has come. What's the worst thing that's happened until today? You mean scandals? I could mention the things that Bras said in his extinct newspaper, The Buzz. Hmm. Did Bras offend him? Say something that can influence Lobo to seek some sort of revenge? Powerful men like my husband know how to effectively end disputes. In fact, I believe this matter has already been resolved, like gentlemen solve things through lawyers. Where can I find him? He must have a busy schedule. If you consider a busy schedule to be drinking whiskey and smoking cigars with your allies, then yes. But unfortunately, I wouldn't know what he's doing. After all, my husband is surrounded by allies. Alright, what's up with your neighbor? Do you know him well? I tend to be very reserved with my life and those around me. Who exactly piqued your interest? Mr. Rubio, do you know him? Only from afar, and there's nothing that makes me want to change that anytime soon. Is that just me, or does something sound rather rude, Miss Neves? Rude? Of course not. Rude would be allowing my mutt to wander his garden, crush the grass, eat his plants, and leave gifts around. This only shows the rudeness and lack of manners of your friend, Mr. Detective. I believe he has much to learn, or Lobo will have to take care of it. Oh boy. Do you consider yourself close with Miss Kubas? Sabina? She's a very complicated person, a huge gold digger who only cares about social status and the Kubas fortune. Besides, she needs to practice much more forgiving. She preaches so much. What do you mean? Whatever. There's no reason to be disingenuous about this detective. If you search well, you'll find rather strange donations to the church. Her interests have always surpassed religion. Are you telling me to sift through the church's donations? I would never say something like that, Mr. Detective, but I do think it's your job to investigate, right? Detective, bad timing for a visit. I'm busy. Okay. So we didn't get to finish, but I did get good information from her. Let's go back to him and give him the coffee, because I need him at the coffee shop today. Let's get to the point. Because, yeah, I have an item for you. Do you want this coffee? Would you like some coffee? Yes, perfect. So now he should be up. Oh, I didn't know it was going to jump us time like that. Follow me, I need to do something. What are you doing? Be careful, no one should notice that. The lady who lives here has just arrived and she gets angry when people mess with her flowers. How lovely. Sophia will love these flowers. Make yourself a bouquet. Next destination, Midnight Club. Oh, she's gonna be hot. Oh, I gotta... This is the worst time to try to pick flowers. I don't think I did a good job. Oh, I see. We're trying to pick it based on where it ends up. So you definitely want that first one. And this one. I think it'll be okay. Okay, so I'm messing up somewhere. So the first one's a yes. This one's a yes. Oh no, it wasn't that one. I still messed up. I'm terrible about these little mini games. Okay, so first one we know is a yes. This one we know is a yes. But I'm missing this one. So it seems like... Well, it's not that one. I can't tell where it goes. It seems to cut off. I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's that one. I can't tell where that one goes. It's not that one. I don't think it's that one. Maybe it's this one? Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Alright. That was crazy. So we have the flowers now. But I don't know who we would be giving this gift to. I still am not 100% sure. Alright, back downtown. Almost time for the club, I guess. This is a nightmare. Now, I can't grab that key because he's already grabbed it. Sorry, I was supposed to help him. Let me deal with the priest really fast. Because I guess his books are off or something. Oh, he's leaving. Oh, well then never mind. Can't deal with the priest if he's on his way out. Alright, so we're going to end up going... I don't know how to get the key from the pharmacy. Alright. So we're going in. I still can't get in here, which is crazy. Alright. So we know stuff, but then we don't know stuff. And now I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Is there someone else I'm supposed to be talking to? I just don't think so. Oh, okay. I already talked to her. I don't have whatever I need to get in here. And that's when I'm not sure. We have a lot of information in a way. We don't have drinks, but we don't really need it at this point. We need to talk to Crispin and get that key again. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we kind of worked out, but then didn't. I don't know when our guy is going to get here, because he said he was coming. Now that's Lobo. We should be on good terms with him. So I can't talk to Lobo here. And then that's our guy. But I can't talk to him. And that was pointless. I don't know what I was supposed to do then. He went to the club. Maybe I was supposed to go through his house when he was gone. Well, I'm about to fall asleep, so. I have to think about it some more. I got the flowers. I'm not sure who they were for. I do have new stuff for you. Rummaging through my sister's life will be very enjoyable, I can't lie. We're bound by blood, but it doesn't mean we knew everything about each other. After all, siblings have their own secrets. And we start this investigation with the accusation from Virgilia. I'm not a little bit surprised. Virgilia and Sabina have despised each other for as long as I can remember. Okay. Sabina, as a Kubas, never had much trouble lowering herself, but this is the first time I've seen Virgilia make a direct attack. What did she say? Wow, get the kids out of the room. A truly intriguing insinuation. Plus, Virgilia mentioned mysterious donations, which certainly piqued the inquisitive mind. What tricks was Sabina trying to pull? That's where you come in, my dear detective. The donation to the church will certainly reveal Sabina's true intentions to us. After all, even though Sabina's my little sister, we can't rule her out as a possible suspect in my murder. What motives could she have to want me dead? Could her relationship with the priest have something to do with it? Of course, proceed. Investigate Lobo Neves. It seems like the right thing to do. After all, this spinner of yarns has more than enough motives to wish me dead. And who's the first to bring a statement about him? Virgilia. It had to be her, but fine. After all, it does make sense. She's Lobos' wife. Surely she knows him better than anyone else. What did Virgilia say about the Secretary of State? Could it be, Virgilia? True, there are times when we scarcely know the very people to whom we share a home. I know Lobo didn't spend much time in his own home. A man of his responsibilities was always on the go. I was surprised when he gave a damn about the article I wrote on him in my newspaper, The Buzz. But, I must be honest, detective, I knew exactly what buttons to push on that Nueves suit. When I mentioned his superstitious fear of the number 13 in my newspaper, he could hardly ignore me. He felt unmistakably targeted. And if a man of Lobos' stature and width could never overlook an attack like that. Which is why he prosecuted me. That's the question, detective. Could that prosecution alone have extinguished Lobo's fury? If even a fragment of anger lingered, if Lobo was still harboring resentment, could he be the one behind my murder? I'm not ruling out the possibility, and neither should you. After all, you and I are the same. Continue the investigation to Lobo Neves, detective. Virgilia may be right that he's not an assassin, but she could be very well defending her little husband. Something tells me if we keep digging, we'll uncover something. I think we need to better investigate Sophia Straw. Yes, the little singer who performs at the Midnight Club. I know it's not easy to get to her, but Rubio unveiled a mystery. She loves flowers, particularly dahlias. Virgilia won't notice if you take some from her garden. Afterwards, go to that queue of fans that gather at the door and give them to Sophia. Sophia will believe you're a big fan and will be willing to talk to you. Oh, so I need to go to her meet and greet, not just bypass her at the club. Okay. So I still need the flowers. Okay. So I do need the flowers, I just used them wrong. I needed them at the club. This time I don't need the eclair because I don't need to deal with him. I just need the coffee, maybe? I do think I need to talk to the priest. Now this is her again. Do I have new stuff to ask her? No. I don't know how else to get that from. Oh, I need to give him the eclair. I've already eavesdropped before. I need to give him the eclair. To try to get the key. I think I messed up. I should have got the eclair. Oh, I can talk to him directly. The hurdle is talking to you. Do you have time to exchange some words? I'm a man of the people for the people. I'm Lobo Neves, the Secretary of State that Rio de Janeiro needs. We navigate the troubled waters, it's true, but with me at the helm, even the fiercest storms tremble. And who might you be? This is where you introduce yourself, dear voter. No need to be shy. I'm a detective looking into Bras Kubas's death. It's come to my attention that you and he were notorious rivals. Can I ask you a few questions? Oh, yes, of course. I'm glad that such a serious case is being investigated. After all, the safety of one is the safety of all. Oh, thank God. We get to talk a little bit. About the number one issue of the buzz, Mr. Neves, I imagine you have something to say about it, since Bras was making a direct attack on you. Dear voter, a man like me must always be ready to receive an attack and defend himself from them. A vote on Lobo is a vote for readiness, but why are you bringing this up? I thought the buzz was a thing of the past. Anything related to Bras Kubas is related to this investigation. Yes, of course, just be careful what you uncover, Powerful man like me has many people counting on him, people who are capable of anything. So make sure nothing bad happens to me, you hear? Now let's change the subject. My time is too valuable for cheap assumptions. Mr. Secretary, a handkerchief was found in the same place as Bras Kubas's body. It has the initial NA embroidered on it. Does that mean anything to you? I'd love to help you, man, but this matter is outside my purview. My time is valuable, as you know. Maybe you should look for the Secretary of Cloth and Manufacturing. He may be able to help out, Dang, so nobody's gonna help me with that. Mr. Lobo, what can you tell me about the deceased? I gather you and he, two prominent figures in Rio, must have crossed paths on occasion. Surely, with Bras gone, Rio de Janeiro has undoubtedly lost one of its noble men. I won't deny that in life, Kubas was something of a rival to me, but in politics, dear voter, we mustn't take these disputes personally. There were many, weren't there? I actually consider Bras a friend until, let's say, he had a knack for pushing limits right over the edge. This might be the reason his life ended so tragically. Did he cross any lines with you? The fact that he crossed the line with me did not set off any reprisals, but I can't say the same about certain outraged people who were delighted with his passing. Who are you referring to, Mr. Neves? Are you insinuating the strength movement is directly involved with Bras's death? Me? Insinuating? I don't insinuate. I say what I must be said. Lobo Neves is a politician of clear words. However, maybe you should investigate the movement. They might have crossed other lines in the uprising, not just mine. Will do, Mr. Neves. Thank you for the tip. No, thank you, voter. It was a healthy rivalry, much like the kind great men have. Deep down, all they want is the best for their city and country. I miss defeating him, even when he played dirty. Do you have anything to say about Crispum? Any information might be of help, even if it seems trivial. Crispum? Who the hell is... Oh, Crispum, my wife's cousin, of course. He may be family, but we're not close. You know how it is, right? Maybe. How is it? Let's say Crispum's presence doesn't inspire much luck. My dear voter, I must leave you for now. Time is of the essence. Vote Lobo. Oh, okay. He took declare. Alright. So I took too long with that. But I needed to know because we hadn't had a chance to talk to him before. I low-key want to talk to the priest. Again, because now we have a little bit more information that we didn't have before. Alright, Padre. Oh, I thought I had something new to ask him. Okay, I don't have anything new to ask him. Let's grab this umbrella. I think to deal with her later, because her meet and greet is not until like 9 o'clock at night. Let's take the taxi. Actually, we're gonna stay here for a second. Can I talk to him? I can't. Okay. I wanna give him the coffee. I don't have anything new. Oh, I can ask him 2 new things. What can you tell me about the first issue of the newspaper, The Buzz? Well, officer, The Buzz was an endeavor of mine along with Mr. Kubas. Judging by the controversial articles, I reckoned you made a few enemies. No, Mr. Kupas was the face of the buzz. I just helped him with the money he lacked. The newspaper was short-lived, but left a mark on the city. Were you sad about the end of your business? Things come and go, that's the way of life, but this is beyond me. I'm only a fortunate man who had a stroke of luck. Mr. Rubeo, while conducting my investigation, I come across a record sleeve. The artist is called Mysterious Diva. Do you know anything about her? I do, of course I do. She was one of the singers from the olden days. Sophia always talks about how she was deeply influenced by her. If this mysterious diva influenced my Sophia, she's certainly a superb singer. Let me give you this coffee. Okay. I can waste some time with him. Okay, let's get these flowers. Alright, then I need to... Unless there's someone else to talk to. I already went in there before. Which was this one? I still couldn't figure out who lives here. It's not him, I don't think. Okay, so no, it's still the wrong one. Alright. We're gonna take the cab back. Now this is Crispum. Now she's supposed to have a meet and greet. She's our suspect. Pretty woman, give me your smile to me. So she's the singer. The club isn't open yet. The meet and greet's at 7. It sounds like. Okay, now we can talk to her. We're gonna eavesdrop. Diva! Yeah, people have been waiting here for forever. She attracts a lot of fans. Made it on time. People are trying to ask her questions. Or they're just flattering her. I like how he lied. I brought them from Panama. Just returned, in fact. Oh, they're the loveliest I've seen. I think someone just earned a visit backstage. I also have them? Oh, they're gorgeous. They're very special. Award one, even. Award, you say? Very well. Today, 2 fans will have the honor of seeing my dressing room. Gentlemen, these 2 men will accompany me. This way. Oh, wow. My beloved fans, I can promise tonight's performance will be unforgettable. See you inside. So now, we didn't have that the first time. So we get to see something we didn't get to see before. I need to talk to her more than him. Excuse me, ma'am. I need to ask you some questions. And, mon cher, who are you? I've never seen your pretty face around here. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating Process's death. Do you know anything about it? Kubas, that inconvenient detractor? No, I don't suffer even a little for his tragic destiny. Some people are like untuned instruments. They completely destroy your harmony. Do you have any reason for such repulse? Repulse, mon cher. I'm Sophia, and the word repulse is rarely associated with me. Besides, I believe it's your role as a detective to investigate, not mine, and I never leave my role. However, I'll admit that I would love to hear more about Kubas' demise. If you learn anything, don't hesitate to tell me, okay, mon cher? Mrs. Sophia, you certainly know a lot about music. I found a record somewhere, and it's in its sleeve. It was by the Mysterious Diva. Would you have anything to say about her? So many memories. That singer was a huge inspiration in my career. She's one of the posters in my green room. What do you have to say about her? A complete artist, for many years she was the most famous voice on the radio, and her songs were always at the top of the charts. Loved by all, from the poorest to the most powerful and eclectic one, everyone yielded to her talent. I can imagine the uproar. But she, unlike me, didn't care about the fame, only her art. Because of that, she never showed her face to the public, preserving her freedom and the possibility of having a normal life in anonymity. Some people say the cities are staunch critics of the Midnight Club. Do you have any comments on this? Foolishness, Monsieur, and so much foolishness. It doesn't surprise me you've encountered these kind of people. Some people barely recognize the place they live in. They can't see the importance of culture in this city. They fear the power it has, and the fear makes them attack. You tell me, since you seem to become a regular, are their criticisms valid? Yes, it does seem the criticisms don't have any foundation. But let's proceed. I'm the one asking questions here. Tell me about yourself. Who are you? Very well, Monsieur. Sophia by Sophia. What I can tell you is that you won't find in newspapers and magazines. Music has always been something natural for me. Since I started singing with the groups, I found myself answering a calling. A natural talent. I imagine your success was immediate then. I wish. It only was when I recorded my first record that my career really took off. That didn't surprise me. I knew that when people could all take me to their homes, no one would let the opportunity slip. Would you let it slip, Monsieur? I don't have a good ear for music. I'd say the critics also don't. They don't have the courage to reject me, but they never cared much about me either. But what do critics know? Music is not made to be analyzed, but felt. Many things in life are just a matter of feelings. Isn't that right, detective? Can we talk about the deceased? What is your relationship with him? Bros had character. A hard, complicated, underhanded character. I never met him in person. I've seen him around, read his text, but that's all. He didn't seem to have an ounce of music in his veins. How are your investigations going, Mr. Detective? Do you have a suspect yet? A detective always has many suspects, Mrs. Sophia. Do you have any specific interest in the investigation? Considering your low regards for the victim, I'm the only woman in tune with what's going on around me, detective. Whoever was responsible had a win over Kubas, and it's not everyone that can say that about themselves. Now I have to perform to this city. Excuse me, I'll see you outside. Already? I didn't have a chance to talk to my diva. Alright, at least I get to hear her angelic voice all night. Okay, so I'm locked out. Can I talk to him now? Okay, so he's no longer any help for me. I don't know as much about him as I would have wanted to. Lobos is against the workers. Vote Lobo Neves. I know who's not working for you. Unfortunately, I don't know who else to talk to. I learned stuff, but then I didn't learn stuff. And I can't get that key, which is annoying. Because I kind of need it though. Or I would need it for tomorrow. We've seen that guy before. I don't need the umbrella again. I don't have nothing new that I can ask him. Goodness. I don't know how else to get ahead here. Okay. No, I don't have anything else I could have asked. No, I don't have nothing new for the board. Okay. Detective, if you meet Sophia Straw, don't fall for her charm. She uses her charisma to manipulate the unwary. Don't let her fool you. Ask her what she thinks of me, and you'll know what you're dealing with. It's also important that you ask her about her husband. Okay. And then I might save here, because I haven't... I guess it auto saves actually. I'm not sure. But thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think's going on.